Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Taking a look at a couple spinners today that came in the mail. Just did a review on the Nomad spinner, which is actually kind of a knockoff of a very popular expensive spinner by Zero Feud. So go check that out. But right now we're taking a look at the uh, Infinity Spinner Pro i5 from Infinity Spinner. Nothing really there on the back. Kind of came falling apart out of the tin in the package. It's actually in a bag inside here, but I've taken it out of the bag because it was kind of falling apart. But that is it. It's actually a lot smaller than I thought. It looks much bigger on the Amazon seller page where you can get this. This currently goes for about 40 bucks. Price fluxes a little bit depending on what seller you buy it from. But it is really much smaller compared to what I would consider this to be a pretty average sized spinner. It's not, I mean, it's not small, but it's not large either. It's smaller than I expected, I suppose. So I'll kind of compare it to this spinner. We'll take a look at it, talk about it. I'll read some things off of the site, and we'll do some spin tests. A one finger holding it in the air test, and maybe a two-handed table spin. So let's talk about this. Nothing underneath the foam. Taking the foam out. Some of these inexpensive Amazon spinners do not come with some of the other nice things. Like if you buy a spinner on Noble Spin, you'll spend a couple extra bucks, but they include a nice cleaning cloth. If you buy from VC EDC gear or some nicer higher end spinners, those do come with carrying bags and pouches and other things like that. These do not. They just come in a pretty basic tin. So good weight. Love the weight that's on this. It's brass, I'm assuming. They call it gold. I'm assuming it's not made out of gold for $40. And I was really impressed with exactly how quiet it is. Some of the higher end spinners, and this is really not in the high end spinner market at a $40 price point, but some of the higher end spinners are a little bit louder. Nicer bearings, but it comes with a little bit of noise, especially depending on what metal it's made out of. So this is very quiet. I mean, you really got to put it up to your ear to hear any noise, or really spin it at a good, fast pace to hear anything. I'm actually going to put it up to the microphone. I don't know if you'll be able to hear anything, but I'm going to put it up to the microphone for a second. Don't know if you heard anything there, but it's a very faint, whirring noise. I guess whirring, like, kind of that bearing noise, but it's very ever so slight. Really great thing about this is there is zero wobble to this thing. Zero wobble. Except like when I almost dropped it right there. Wonderfully balanced. I was very surprised. The Nomad spinner, sure enough, is not perfectly balanced in itself. It does have a little bit of wobble to it, and it's certainly roughly the same design. You kind of have a raised section here. These little raised sections here where the counterweight is in reference to the body. Edges are not sharp, but not smooth. Nice sort of brushed look to it. It's kind of hard to pick up in the light here. And I do like how flush the design is to the bearing there. So you can kind of see the bearing here in the middle. It's ever so slightly higher than the profile of the spinner's body itself, and that's not very common. You can kind of see with this Nomad spinner, there is a very large height difference here from the rest of the body to where the finger is, and that's kind of nice. So if you've got like larger fingers or something like that, you don't actually accidentally like touch the body, and that can certainly happen with something like this. But man, this size is so nice. Not the design here is not obviously great for pocketability, especially if you use the little third pocket, like where you put like change or something like that. That's normally where I stick mine. My pockets are full of other junk, or I might throw it like in a coat pocket if I'm wearing a coat that day. But love this spinner out of the box. Love how quiet it is. Love how it just feels so smooth. There's quiet spinners, but you can kind of feel the bearing, you know, maybe like grinding or, you know, something in there that you can feel it. This is smooth as glass when you spin this thing. It's really incredible. There's no like oddball weight when you move it. You don't feel like this odd, you know, weight being thrown around. I'm really genuinely impressed for a $40 Amazon spinner. And this spinner didn't have any reviews. It still doesn't have any reviews. It's been on Amazon for a very short period of time as far as I've known. So I kind of, you know, decided to roll the dice when I purchased this by figuring, you know, $40. I picked up this one too. Not too much information on it. It's kind of a knockoff of a spinner. You know, you can certainly get burned with knockoffs and other things like that. But these two actually turned out pretty good. I did do a review on this one. It should already be up on YouTube, so go check that out. I've got 4 or 5 other spinner reviews on the channel if you're interested in that. Other than that, let's do some spin times. So this is right out of the box. Haven't really spun it to the max yet. I'm going to see if I can find my stopwatch here. Stopwatch? Stopwatch. Stopwatch. There we go. Yeah, last spinner spun for almost 4 minutes was that Nomad spinner. I will start it, spin it. The spin at the end might be, you know, plus or minus a couple of seconds here. So I'm just going to do a one finger spin real quick, and then we might do like a two-handed spin. I'll just do a two-handed spin, or else this video is going to get really long. I feel like the spinner is going to go for a little while. So start. So how's everybody's day going? Hope everybody's doing well. Let's see, with the left hand here, I'm going to see if I can scroll through here. Infinity Spinner, sold by a company called Infinity Spinner. This is the Infinity Fidget Spinner Pro i5. Superior ceramic bearings for the smoothest 5+ minute spin times. We will see. It says it feels like it spins forever, clocking in an incredibly smooth and balanced spin times of over 5 minutes. Engineered with a superior build quality and appealing aesthetics, tri-spinner design. It's ultra durable and easy to clean and maintain, which is also important. Natural ergonomic feel with concave finger grips, which I certainly do like, for easy spinning and precise balance and weight are packed into a great size that easily fits in your pocket. Spins almost silently, suitable for classroom or office use to help you boost your concentration and improve your focus. With its soothing spins, calming for ADHD hyperactive or anxious people. Best 100% lifetime guarantee. Your Infinity hand spinner comes with a 100% money back guarantee, and at any time for any reason we will fully refund your money. Lifetime guarantee. That's interesting. Scrolling down left-handed here, we're at the 1 minute 30 mark. I'm not sure if it's going to hit 5 minutes, but I didn't get the greatest spin on there. Let's see. What? I didn't see this. Save 10% on every i5 Infinity hand spinner when you purchase 2 or more. The code is on the page. You can enter that code at checkout. I'll post it in the description here. Let's see. It's made with brass, and it's made with a superior ceramic bearing. Guy question on the Amazon page was, how long does it spin for? It says it right in the title, buddy. So this is offered in brass, a copper, which they call rose gold, and a stainless steel, which they call silver. Other than that, pretty simple spinner. Very nice. This thing really does want to spin forever. My hand's already fallen asleep here. Running out of things to talk about, guys. Running out of things to talk about. So I'm thinking we might get like a 3 minute, 30-second spin. Still going pretty well, but it looks a little slower off camera. Yeah, I'm thinking we'll probably get like a 3-minute, 30-second spin. You know what? I'll do a table spin after this just because I'm curious. Or I'll do a couple of those and then maybe I'll post some results on Reddit. There's a subreddit there, fidget spinners. Go check that out. Great little community there. And also with any fidget spinner, bearings do have a break-in period. So, you know, you might get a spinner and it might only clock in at 2 minutes or 60 seconds. I've got some spinners that cost 50, 60 bucks and they only spin for, 60 or 90 seconds, which is not terrible. There's two types of spinners in my opinion. There are fidget spinners, which you actually fidget with, keep you active, and that's kind of the spinners that I tend to go for. And there's long spin spinners, just like these, that, it's more soothing to watch this thing go for almost 4 minutes. And I like having a little bit of both, but there's certainly people out there that only buy long spin spinners, and there's certainly people out there that only buy fidget spinners, and you can get a long spin spinner and still use it as a fidget spinner, but that's all depends on what you're interested in. So it stopped right up for 20. So yeah, close to 5-minute spins. I probably could have got a little bit better of a spin, and I probably could have held it a little flatter, but I kind of wanted to get it at an angle so we could see it in the camera a little bit better. So let me know if I missed anything. Like the video if you like it, dislike it if you dislike it. Questions or comments, any questions you have for me, let me know. I'll come back in a couple of months maybe. Once I've broken this in, I'll let you know how it goes, how the bearing's holding up. I think the bearing is removable on this, but I don't like taking my finger caps off and getting this dirty. But I will probably investigate that here in a little while. So thanks for hanging around, guys. Again, this is the Infinity Fidget Spinner Pro i5 from Infinity Spinner. And thanks for hanging around, guys. Don't forget to subscribe and go check out the other fidget spinner videos that I have here. And we'll see you in the next one.